Imam Bukhari rahimahullah, Imam Muslim rahimahullah report in their respective books that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Verily, shaitan flows within the children of Adam like blood. Thus, some commentators have mentioned, so close its pathways through hunger. And this can be achieved through fasting. As for the last part of the hadith, مَا لَمْ يَخْلُقْهَا, as long as he does not break that protection, this can be explained through another hadith, wherein a companion asked the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "O Rasulullah, what breaks the fast?" So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, "Telling lies and backbiting." From this, some scholars have said that telling lies and backbiting do in fact break the fast. But the majority say that the fast does not break. Now, the scholars have mentioned 6 things which every single Muslim should be aware and cautious of when fasting. Inshallah, I'll mention 3 of them right now, and the next 3 later, if Allah gives you tawfiq, next time. The first is that one should protect one's gaze. When he is fasting, he should protect his own gaze from looking at anything haram or evil. Similarly, he should avoid going to and looking at places where evil is being committed. For example, the cinema, the movie theaters, the club, etc. So, now the scholars mentioned that it's haram to even look at one's own wife when fasting with desire, because it might lead to intercourse, and of course it's haram when fasting. Secondly, one should protect one's ears from listening to anything makruh, disliked or haram, forbidden. For example, music or backbiting. And thirdly, the last point I'll mention is that one should break one's fast, meaning do iftar, with pure and halal food. There can be no doubt in this regard. Because otherwise the person who breaks his fast with haram or doubtful food is like a sick person. He takes medicine to cure himself, but accidentally he adds some poison to it with it. So because of that, he kills himself. And the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ comes to mind, supported by Imam Muslim in his book, that a man, he's on a long journey. His hair is disheveled, he has dust all over his body, and he raises his hands to the sky like a beggar, beseeching Allah and imploring Him, "Oh my Rabb, oh my Rabb, oh my Rabb." But then Rasulullah ﷺ mentions his food was haram. كان مطعمه حرام وشرابه حرام. His drink was haram. وملبسه حرام. And his clothing was haram. وغذي بالحرام. And he was nourished, his body was nourished with haram. فأنا يستجاب له. So how can his dua be accepted? And I'll end off with this hadith. May Allah protect us from the evils of our eyes, our ears, and our bellies. Ameen. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.